Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, DadCraft73. We're back here playing one man, one mod, teaching ourselves to be awesome at Immersive Engineering. That is for sure and for certain. Oh, man, we are having a good time. I'm cooking up a little bit of steel, just a couple pieces. Yeah, everything's good. My heaters are taking care of business. All these guys are, let me just go up here and double check. I'm pretty sure. I'm not even close to being unsure. Yeah, that thing's not even sweating. We should upgrade that. We'll do that. I did a little bit of work off camera. I should probably put some torches down around here just so we don't have a bunch of mobs spawning. I filled out this area. So we have sort of like a down below area and a up above area. So we're going to build some machines up here in this big flat spot. I figured that, you know, the immersive engineering machines, they lend themselves to being outside. I don't know why, they just do. They're cool like that, I guess. I mean, they're big, they're bulky, they look all rugged and rough, you know, so I think we're going to build them outside. Now, as I'm sleeping in the bed, let me show you. I was down mining, and I died. A horrible death. I was blown up by a creeper. Here's my death thinger. I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to throw it away. I believe this is maybe my first death. I don't remember. I don't think I've died any other times. What am I doing? Go over here where you need to go. But I got blown up by a creeper, and I've discovered what I think is potentially the reason. I don't know. I think maybe that is my first death. Yeah. Alright, well, you gotta die sometime. So, anyway, we have to fix this, because the part of the problem is, first of all, I'm wearing iron armor, which is not ideal, for sure, but I don't have a shield, and this is 1.12 Minecraft, so we're going to take care of that immediately, and we're going to do that right at the beginning of this episode. We're going to get ourselves shielded up. Now, let me tell you something. You know Immersive Engineering is going to hook us up with something better than just a regular shield. I mean, we could just use a regular one if that's what we want to use, but we're going to use something a little bit better than that, because Immersive Engineering, man, takes care of you when it comes to trying to protect yourself from craziness. So the shield we're going to make is called the Heavy Plated Shield. And it's a shield with some treated wood planks and some steel plates. So we need 6 steel plates. Let's go ahead and get those done sooner than later. Let's get that knocked out. Bang. Okay, there's our 6 steel plates. That's kind of hard for me to say. And then we need some wood. Just whatever. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. And we're going to need 2 of those. Okay, so let's go and convert this guy. And then we have to make ourselves a regular shield. And you know that's the shield pattern right there. You make a boat with a tail carrying an iron ingot. That's the trick. And now you have a shield. And now we should be able to make our heavy plated shield. Yeah, boy. Yeah, people aren't going to be coming up on us anymore. Let's put it on and see what it looks like. I don't even know. You go out of here. You go in there. Let's see. Ooh. Looks kind of like a car door. Man, we're taking care of business now. Now, the cool thing about this shield is it has a couple upgrades we can apply. And I want to go ahead and do that. I mean, we might as well. So I need to get some aluminum. I think I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. 3 of those guys. I have an aluminum ingot in my inventory. We're going to keep that. We don't want to get rid of that yet. We're going to need that for something else here in just a minute. Yeah, we're taking care of business. Okay, so we got to smelt up. I smelted up some copper. Let's smelt up that. Yeah, okay. And let's see. What do we want to do? Let's take a look at our engineering manual. So the shield has like 2 upgrades you can apply to it. Heavy plate shield. Okay, so the first one is this thing called the flash bulb. And the flashbulb upgrade adds a bright light bulb and reflector screen to the shield. Upon being attacked, the device will produce a bright, blinding flash, disorienting everyone in front of the user. Awesome. So we need a vacuum tube, we need a couple aluminum plates, and we need some glass panes. So let's take a look here. A flash. This is what we need to do right here. Okay, let's see what we need to have to make a... well, I guess we're going to have to make the engineer's blueprint, the crafted items deal. Okay, so that's the reason I had this aluminum ingot, because I knew we were probably going to have to make that. We need that and that. We're going to need some lapis. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many we need. 6 maybe? I don't know. I think it's 3. And I think it's just some paper. Hopefully my sugarcane has grown. Yes. That's the real reason I went mining. We're going to be able to put one of these down. I have to stay on top of that. Just like, I guess, my hemp production. For some reason in this world, in this seed, there's like no sugarcane. I've been looking all around, up and down and back and forth. No sugarcane at all. So let's go ahead and make 3 pieces of paper. And then let's take a look at blueprints. And we need to make the one, doesn't matter which one you click on, they all take you to this page. But we need to make this. So we need iron, aluminum, copper, this. This is the created or crafting components blueprint. So we'll go ahead and make that guy. Okay? And then we can put this extra stuff in there. We're also going to need copper. Okay. I think we have... let's make sure before we go in there, because we'll just be running back across. We're going to need some redstone and some glass. Okay. I put my glass here, and my redstone, of course, is up there. We got a ton of it. I need to convert it into blocks just to maximize storage capability. Now, this is the first time I think we've actually officially used the engineer's workbench after we built it early in the series, but I think that's okay, because that's just the way it works. Sometimes you build things because you need them down the road. You don't necessarily want to build them on day one, but if you don't build them, you don't have them. That makes perfect sense. I don't even know if that makes sense to me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need this, and we're going to go in here, and we should be able to click on, what is it? So it just needs a stained glass. I think, and I'm pretty sure I can just stick everything in there. Yeah, you don't even have to like, it's like almost like shapeless crafting. And then we can just click on that. We're going to get ourselves some vacuum tubes. And then I just need some glass panes, which we can make right over here. Doesn't matter which ones they are. And we could go like that. Okay. And then we just need this aluminum, and we're going to get our hammer out and make plates. Like we've done a million times before. I think these may be our first aluminum plates. And then we're going to craft the flash bulb. Okay? So we got all the pieces parts. Now the question is, how do we apply this thing? In the crafting grid? I think maybe that's what it is. Let's take this off. Can we just go like this and apply this? Alright, let's read the manual and see what it says. I've never made this shield before. What's the manual? Okay. Okay. So maybe we do it in here? If I put this and this in here? I don't know how. Oh, no, I remember. So we take the blueprint out, we put this in here, right? And it's got a couple slots. Yeah, that's how we do it. And then we can apply this guy, right? We could take it out. Okay. Now we're going to make the other upgrade as well. So it does like a blinding flash, but it also, we can make the shock emitters. That's pretty cool. And then we're going to go find some mobs in the night and figure out what's going on. So I need some LV wire connectors. We already know how to make those. We need some terracotta and some copper. The problem is I'm completely out of clay. So I'll tell you what, let me jump off camera for just a second. This shield is not the only thing we want to do today, that's for sure. We've got some other projects. So let me go off camera and see if I can't find a little bit of clay, and I'll bring you right back on the other side, and we'll make this other attachment, and we'll put it on, and we'll check out how cool we look. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Man, we've been farming up a bunch of clay. I'm smelting up some of it. I've got almost 4 stacks of clay, so I converted a stack of it into clay blocks and smelted those, so we're in pretty good shape. So we need to make some LV wire connectors. Let's make some of those right now. We're going to need 6. We're going to need at least 7. So let's make two recipes worth. We'll go like that. That's 8. Okay? That'll work. Perfect. I also did a little bit of crafting off camera. Just a little bit. I made a copper coil because that's sort of a pain. We're going to need that in just a second. And then we'll be ready to go. Okay. The other thing that we need for this upgrade is manual. Okay. We want to do the shock emitters. So we need some iron rods, and this is why I made those LV wire connectors. So iron rods are pretty easy. It's just 2 iron ingots on top of each other, and we get 4. So that's pretty good. And then we could go in here, and we can say, shock, is that what they are? The shock thingers? These guys? Yeah, shock emitters. Okay, and we can get those things. Oh man, that looks pretty cool. So then we go into our workbench, and we get our shield, and we stick it in there, and we can craft this on here. The other thing about these shields, you can take upgrades or any of these things that you can, quote, upgrade. You can remove the upgrades. This right here is a shader. It's like a texture type thing. Like when you kill the Ender Dragon, for example, you get a shader. We're probably going to have to do that just so we can see what that gives us. I'm going to put this blueprint back in here because we're going to use this mainly to make this kind of stuff. Now, let's take a look at our shield. Oh my, look at that thing. Man, we are a force to be reckoned with. That's for sure. Okay, the problem that we have with our shield is if you see, it says energy stored 0 of 1600 flux. That means we have to charge this guy up. It has like an onboard battery or power storage, so all these effects can actually work. And you can see that we've got it equipped down there in the left-hand corner. It tells us we've got cool stuff on it. You can see the shield there, so that's pretty awesome. So to make, we have to build something that we can put power into using our power system up there to charge this shield up, so we can use it against bad guys who would like to kill us. And that thing is, get ready, the charging station. So that's why I needed. Oh, that's an MV connector. Okay. I can make those. That's not a problem. I don't think it uses MV wire, though. I guess we just have to make one. So let's make some MVs. We might as well. Alright, and then I've already made the coil. I've got the wood. I've got everything else I need, so we can make this charging station. Works like a dream. Now, even though we made the MV wire connectors, we don't have to use them. We're going to use our LV connectors, and we're going to run LV wire off of our connector up here and get this thing charged up. So let's go up here. And we'll go up top side here, and we will just set this guy down somewhere where we could feed power into him. Like we could put it right here, for example. Yeah? Okay. I don't actually know. We don't want to set it there. Let's pick that guy back up. Let's put it right... Let's put it right here, maybe. Okay? And then we're going to need a wire connector. Just a LV will work, right? And then we can take our last piece of insulated wire and we can connect it in there. Connection is obstructed. Okay. Is this how we're going to play this game? Is this what we're going to do? Okay. Where can I put this thing where we can access it? I should be able to run a wire. Okay, let's go here then. I really want to pull it off there, though. I really need to be tapped into this power. Maybe if we just back it up one more, that will probably do what we need to. So it's just a little bit further away. Okay. And we can go like that. Okay, yeah. So this thing's working now. You can see it's filling up with power. And then we take our shield off, and we just right-click it. And it kind of sits in there. See how that guy's working? The only thing that, at least that we don't see, the green light means it's charging. As soon as it turns red, that means it's going to be all charged. It's not super fast. It's only got to do 1600. Or maybe the green light means it's actually done. Let's take it off here and see. Yeah. So we're all charged up now. Oh, man, find me a mob. We're going to come out at nighttime and fight some stuff with our shield. That's for sure. That's awesome. I love it. I love the way it looks. It's amazing. Okay. Oh my goodness, we're deep in this episode already, and we've just been messing around with shield. This is important stuff, though, for sure. So if you don't have one of these cool shields, now you know how to make one. And when it's nighttime, we'll take it out for a test drive, and we'll start taking care of business. Can we block with it like normal? Yeah, we can. We can see through. That's cool. Yeah, I love it. Can I go like this? Oh, that thing looks so cool. Look at that. Yeah, boy. We're professionals at this game. Okay, so next up, we're going to try to knock it out before the end of this episode. I know the last couple have been a little long. We're trying to keep them about 30 minutes, and sometimes we succeed, sometimes we do not. We might need to grab some more iron when we go downstairs. So let's go down the stairs and go into our storage shack here, and we're going to get unprocessed ores, and we're going to get like half of these. I'm going to be mad if it's too much. If it's more than we need, actually, let's not even smelt them up until we actually need them. Okay, so the next thing we want to make, because as you've been seeing, I've been super careful with our unprocessed ore. I mean, normally what you would do is you'd go mine and you just throw all that in the smelter and get it all smelted up, and then you would have it all laying around. But we've been sort of holding back on that for a very specific reason, which is we want to be able to double our output. So we have this iron ore, which is really cool, and we can do all kinds of stuff with it, but it would be better if instead of just smelting it and getting one ingot, we could double it and get two. And there is a machine in Immersive Engineering, and this is really one of our big heavy machines that we're going to build. And it's probably, other than the improved blast furnace, it's probably the most important one. And you can see this thing is a monster. It requires a ridiculous amount of resources to build, and that's why I was so worried about getting steel and getting all that stuff done and keeping that running. Now here's the cool thing. So if you click on or you mouse over the question mark in the manual, it tells you exactly what you need. So we need 10 steel scaffolding, we need some steel fence, redstone engineering block, which we haven't made yet, and light engineering block, and then some hoppers. So it's not too bad, but let's take a look and see how to make steel scaffolding. Okay, so here's the recipe for steel scaffolding. It is 3 steel ingots and 3 rods give us 6. So we need 10. So we might as well just go ahead and take steel and go like this, right? There's 4, and then we're going to need 2 more pieces of steel to get 8. And then we're going to be able to go 1, 2, like this, and we'll be able to grab our steel scaffolding, right? So we should be able to go like that, and that, and that, and that. Okay? 6 steel scaffolding. Done. Okay? That's the first one. Now we need steel fence. So we can go back into our manual and take a look. So we need 8 steel fence. So steel fence is made by just kind of like the same pattern that we have in like regular, this is wood and this will be sticks, but it's the same pattern just with steel. So we're going to do this 3 times. So that means we're going to need some more rods, just 2 more like that. So we're going to need 6 rods, and we can go like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we should be able to get our steel fence, 9 steel fence. All right. We go back into the manual, the book, our engineering manual. And you'll see that as we sort of get things, it puts a green check mark beside them. So then you'll know exactly when you've got all the pieces, parts you need, right? Okay, we need a redstone engineering block. Do we have any redstone on us? No, so we might as well go grab some. Because obviously with a redstone, something called a redstone engineering block, we're going to need redstone. We can build it right in here. So redstone engineering block requires some copper, redstone, and some iron. And we get 2 of them, which is kind of cool, because we'll save the other one. Okay, and that checks that checkbox. And then we need 10, oh my goodness, 10 light engineering blocks. Okay, so let's take a look at these bad boys. So this is the first time we're going to have to do some stuff with iron, right? So we need copper ingots, and we get 2, so we're going to have to do this 5 times. That means we're going to need 15 copper ingots. I only have 4. Let me get some more. So if I get 11 of these, okay, and then we're also going to need these guys, which are iron plates, and we need 2 of them. Oh my goodness, we need so much iron. It makes me crazy. You know what we're going to have to do? I hate to say it. We're just going to have to smelt up all this iron and get it done. So I tell you what, let me get that done off camera. I hate the fact that we're burning all that iron because, man, that's some good stuff. But whatever, it is what it is. And we'll smelt up all this copper. And see, this guy, okay, we're going to actually need more copper than we're already smelting. But trust me, even though this is a huge outlay in resources, this is it's something you got to do, and you will be happy once it's done that you have. Trust me. Let's do some more copper. While we're waiting, before I go off camera, and I just said, hey, I don't want this to go long, and then I'm talking about staying on camera, let's go find ourselves some bad guys to fight, because it is nighttime. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay. I don't really want this guy to blow up, though. Oh, look, they're all slow. Oh, dang guy. What was Julia saying? Julia was telling me that she was trying to farm spiders because she wanted to make all the pieces parts that I made in first episode, and then ended up getting owned up by like a creeper and then a skeleton and all kinds of stuff. Man, that happens. Man, you guys know how that works. Okay, that whole slow thing was kind of cool. I want a skeleton. You gonna try to like shoot me, guy? Oh, it's... Oh, yeah. All these babies. I hate baby zombies. Why did we do this? Why? What possessed us to come out here in the middle of the night and fight things? Oh my goodness, we're getting tore up left and right. Shield or no shield? Here, get blocked. Oh, I'm eating stuff. Get blocked. I wonder if that used all my charge to do that one block. No? Oh, okay. It's good. Okay. Alright, well that was kind of cool. Okay, I've had enough of that. We have a shield, it blocks things, and it zaps people, and it makes projectiles go away. Right? That's all cool stuff. Let's get out of here. Let's go in here. Can we sleep? No, there's monsters outside. Okay, let's eat some stuff. I tell you what, let me clean up this mess around here. Get this kind of cleaned up. Let all my stuff smelt. We're going to come back. We're going to build a crusher. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. So one thing about this shield is when the power's out of it, then it just blocks, which is still okay. I think that probably means that once you get this thing charged up and ready, that you should try to, I mean, you shouldn't be out looking for a fight. I mean, if you get in the middle of one, you can use it and it will save you probably, but we just need to make sure that we're using it primary as a shield and only using it when we actually need it. So that's cool. Now there is a thing that you can make that you can essentially carry like portable power with you, and we're definitely going to need to make one of those down the road a little bit. But for now, we're just going to keep our shield here in our inventory just because it kind of blocks my view a little bit. Okay, so we need to make 10 of these light engineering blocks. But here's the cool thing about that engineer's workbench. So here's the pattern to make one of these guys in a crafting bench. So 4 iron plates and a copper ingot. But if you make the same thing in the engineer's workbench and you use that blueprint that we made, it just takes 2 iron plates and copper. So we're saving essentially, what is that, like 20 iron to do it this way? So all we should have to do is we're going to need 20 iron plates, because we need to make 10 of those crazy things. So we could go like this, and of course now we've put our engineering hammer away. Let's grab that guy out of here. Okay. And then we can go 20. Okay. And then these guys can go here. Is that right? Yeah, we need 10 of these guys. Okay, so there's our iron plates. Now if we go over here, right, we should be able to click these and these in here, and we should be able to make the 10 iron mechanical components that we need. Okay, so make sure, that's why we built this thing, because some of the recipes are cheaper. It's somewhat common in mod packs, right? You have one machine, so if you don't have this, you could still make the thing, just not as efficiently. Okay, Okay, so now we need to make 10 of these guys. What are we missing? We're missing copper. Okay, well there's 8 of them. So we're going to need a couple more pieces. Just a couple pieces of copper. Or 1 piece of copper, really. So I don't have it over here by chance? No. Okay, so we're going to have to get some more copper ore. We might as well just smelt up an extra one. Maybe we'll just do 1. Nah, let's just do 1. Let's not waste. Waste not, want not, right? So let's put this in there. While that's smelting up, we'll run back across the way. I know we're probably getting long in this episode, but I think, man, this stuff is important, I think. Not that it matters, because we need 9 hoppers. And we can't make 9 hoppers. Oh, my goodness. Well, you know, we made the shield today. That's awesome. Let's make this last these last 2 light engineering blocks. So we have those. We have 31 iron. That means we can make 6 hoppers. So we're going to need another, what, 18 iron or something like that, or whatever it is. Let's see. Hopper recipe takes 5, I believe. Right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So we can make 6. 5 times 6 is 30. We're going to need 17 more iron, and I don't have it. So I tell you what, let's come back tomorrow, because we're coming back every day. I mean, today's not like a total bust. We made this awesome shield. Check it out. Let's put it on. So we made that, and we've got all the components we need to be able to make our crusher, except for the iron to make hoppers. Man, it's expensive. Stuff's expensive. You really got to go mining and take care of business to have a stock of those resources before you decide you're going to go all crazy and start making stuff. So let me do some mining off camera. I'm going to bring you back tomorrow in episode, what is this, episode 7? So episode 8, I guess, will come back tomorrow. And then we will be able to start doubling our ores. And from that point on, we're going to make a significant leap forward in how fast we can go. Because once we're ore doubling, you know, 1 iron ore is 2. Turns into 2 ingots. So that's huge. So let's call it a done deal. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Oh, don't do that. I want to block. Don't be a fool. And from my one man, one mod, Immersive Engineering, I guess Let's Play Spotlight really is what this is. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.